Hey guys, Rex here. I'm up with the second update with what's going on with the insurance. So I guess let's get right into it. Okay, we'll use the 650 here as an example. So when they saw the parts list, well, insurance, initially they were like, wow, this part list is super expensive. They were like, you can just repair this, right? I was like, well, you have to saw it in half, repair it, but there's like, it's kind of like sectioned off in here. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these gas tanks when they bang it in. There's like a whole sectional here and you have to re-weld that, and then you have to re-weld this whole thing. And it's just like a lot of extra work, and the amount of work it would cost to cut that up, cut the thing out, put it back in, or bang in the thing to the shape it's supposed to be, and then re-weld the one part in, and then re-weld the whole thing together, then smooth it out, then sand it, and repaint it. The amount of work is going to take to do just that gas tank is going to cost probably like double what the gas tank costs brand new. So, that's one of the first things. I actually got some complaints from insurance, like, this being too expensive, blah, blah, blah. Well, naturally it's, most of the parts on a brand new bike are going to be super expensive. So there should be no surprise to anybody when they find, the bill is, outrageously higher than, what it should be. Like for this bike, all I'd have to do is replace this one plastic and this lever and this bar end, and like, boom, that would be so easy. I got a little bit of scratches here when it fell over the first day I got it. Scratches here, a little bit down here. That snapped off when it fell, it bent it around, and whenever you try to bend it back, it just snaps from pressure. So, I got a dent in the swing arm, and internally we don't know what happened damage-wise on that. So the swing arm definitely, they have to do something about that. They were fine with all the plastics. The forks, he actually didn't say anything about the forks, but I showed him where it hit and told him, exactly how it felt. Because I rode it back from Beeville and it started getting kind of wobbly. So the assumption is, from me at least, that the forks may have got damaged from the fall because of how hard it hit and the force that was generated when it got hit. It's kind of crazy, how the physics of a 500-pound object or 400-pound object changes while you're rolling. Anyways, there was bolts and stuff, and just everything on the right side. Replacing this light right here, this light, replacing this, just bolts, pretty much every plastic on the right side, the forks, that over there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and give you all the grand total estimate. It was somewhere around $8,500 to repair everything. My bike is currently worth about $9,000, maybe a little bit less. So that should give you all an idea. Yeah. Basically, there's 0% chance they're gonna repair it at that price. So next step is to wait for the insurance to come up with an idea. They may lowball it, which they usually do, because insurances are trying to fucking pay the least amount of money they have to do the repairs or whatever. They're probably going to be like, all right, we value your bike at this, so we're going to give you this much. And then my bank's going to have to pick up the other edge of it. No. My gear here, they said pretty much everything here is going to get replaced. Electronics probably not, but the gear itself, the fact that I landed on it means I have to replace it. It's pretty much how you should treat all your gear. Unless you just like fall at like 5 miles per hour or whatever, maybe not. But you know, I ripped a hole in the gloves on the hand that I fucking broke. Helmets you just want to replace. It doesn't matter what speed you fall. You know, you don't know internally if the foam or whatever type of shit they use in there, it's almost like styrofoam or something. Whatever they use in there, if you take even one hit, and even if it's a soft hit, like that protects your head, and that's the most important part of your body. You know, it controls everything. So that has to be replaced. And they're gonna get my boots too. Oh, I forgot to put the boots on there. Yeah, look at the fucking brand and figure out how much I paid for these. I think they were like 120 bucks. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. The orange bike I probably will never have again. Supposedly there's a chance that I can buy it as salvage. I don't know about that, but there's already people saying like, dude, if you salvage your bike and you buy it, you should sell it to me. And these people, man. It is what it is, I guess. So we got broken gear and a broken motorcycle, which, as you can see, is no longer here. My hand is, it's sore along the right side right here. And my wrist, like I can't bend my wrist all the way down or up yet. So we got a little bit longer before I can do anything. We're expecting it to take a little while. Anyways, that's pretty much it. No, you know, after the insurance thing's over, I'll make a post so y'all can see exactly what the bill will look like. Until insurance is over, I don't want to show anything. You know, that's a lot. So a quick recap is this light, brake rotor, the fork on this side that holds assembly, pretty much this got bent, the clip-on. Now this isn't a clip-on, but the actual clip-on got bent, so that has to be replaced. The throttle assembly, because the cables got ripped all up. The front brake lever, both levers I think, need to be replaced. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the front side. This mirror down here, it was the pretty much the plastics all on the right side. There was several different engine nuts and bolts and stuff, but one of them actually went through the plastics on the bottom, so that should be super expensive. The rear sets, those are super expensive, and those had to be replaced. The rear brake, the exhaust, the swing arm. Yeah, the price for that it's not good, guys. It's too expensive. So anyways, we'll see what happens. It's very likely that I won't have the orange bike anymore just because of how much it's going to cost. And bear this in mind too, the mechanic that I went through is cheaper than if I went through the actual dealership I bought it from. So if I went through the actual Kawasaki dealership, it would have been, 10 plus. So that should be some food for thought. Anyways, I'll go ahead and let y'all get on with y'all's day. Take it easy.